This world ain't fair, and don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. We solemnly swear, it's in the air, drama popping everywhere. It's no love, ain't no feelings to spare. We solemnly swear to keep it 100. We solemnly swear to keep it 100. So have a seat, strap up, and let's go. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show.
All right, D. Francis. Hello.
What up?
Why you always trying to sound cool? I say hello, you say what up. Why you can't just say hello back or hi?
What up?
Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna tell you what up. So don't take this the wrong way. You're my guy and all of that, right?
This sounds like a setup.
It's not a setup.
Don't take it the wrong way.
Don't take it the wrong way. But first of all, let me just say Happy Pride Month. And with that being said, I had a dream about you last night.
Oh my goodness.
I know. This dream had so basically what happened, I left my phone with you. I went to go do something.
Why?
No clue. It's a dream. Dreams make no sense, right?
Right.
I went somewhere, came back, and when I came back, you snapped a picture of something that was in my phone that was NSFW. You know what that stands for?
NSFW?
Yeah, not safe for work.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So it was a picture of somebody, a young lady, topless, that I had in my phone.
That's cool.
No, it's not. You weren't supposed to. Not only were you not supposed to see it, you weren't supposed to take a picture of it, but you did. When I came back, you had that picture in your phone, and I looked and I was like, "Wait, I know that. I know that picture. It was sent to me."
Nah.
So
that would have been pretty. That was fraud.
It is, and that's why when you called me this morning, when I talked to you, when I first saw you, I was like, I had a little attitude with you. I was like,
you was mad.
I was a little pissed off with you. But no, seriously though, I did want to tell you that I drowned.
Is that a real picture on your phone? Let me see it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're not gonna do that. Anyway, let's get to the motherfucking show. Hey, happy Pride Month, and yeah, I dreamt of my friend D. Francis.
Oh,
I know. Y'all want to turn up for Pride Month with some Lil Nas X? Listen, I don't give a damn what nobody's saying. This shit here is hard.
Yeah.
This shit here is hard.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the motherfucking show. Yeah. All right, this is the We Solemnly Swear podcast. I am the one and only Mr. Luke. I am here chilling at the motherfucking round table with my main man, the man, the myth, the legend, the super producer, Mr. D. Francis, the head of the motherfucking household here at Lab 7 Studios.
Oh, man.
Yes, indeed.
What's all that?
That's hey, man. That's what you are, man. You the man. All right, let me cut this off. Happy Pride Month, y'all. Yeah, we are here at Lab 7 Studios. We minus a couple people. Have you talked to Christina?
Nope.
Have you talked to what's this guy's name that's sitting next to me? The Mexican.
Alicia.
Have you talked to Alicio?
Nope. I saw both. I saw them on Facebook. Both of them.
Saw him on Facebook, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Instagram too.
Oh yeah, Instagram, of course. Yeah. When a TikTok, what else? What's on Twitter? They tweeting their life away, but didn't come to work today. That's nobody called in sick or nothing, right?
Nope. What
a fucking group of guys we got over here. All right, well, it is what it is. I guess it's just the two of us, right?
Oh Lord.
It's just the two of us?
I guess.
All right, let's turn. Come on, man. Hey, just the two. Hey, man, listen, I want to tell you something. Seriously. We can make it if we try.
Man.
It's just the two of us.
Let me see that picture.
You and All right, well, fuck this. I don't like this shit. Uh-oh.
Knock, knock.
Uh-oh, it's a chick. Hey.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine. How you doing, chick?
Chick.
Yeah, you're a chick. You got a coochie.
I'm good.
Sound like you got a coochie. I don't know.
Lord have mercy. Hey, you never know these days.
You never know, you know.
Happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month, everybody. You never know. Who is at the door?
It's Tia.
Hey, Tia. Hey, welcome back, baby.
Did y'all miss me?
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely miss you. I miss you all the time.
Have y'all been waiting for me?
Baby, I wait for you all the time.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah, I wait for you all the freaking
turn
time.
the lights down.
Right, turn the fucking lights down. Yeah.
Wait a minute.
I know, right? You want that one again? Hold on. Here you go.
Wait, is that me?
No, it's not you. So it's not that it's no longer.
Like it.
Wait. Wow. Okay. No, I'm unlike D. Francis. I'm not doing unauthorized picture stuff.
That's a lie. Stop lying to the people.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess it's not the two of us now. Yeah, we three. So it's three's company. So, so welcome, baby. Come and knock on my door. You ready?
Let's go.
This is your shit.
Man.
All right. Yeah.
We've been waiting for you.
We've been waiting for. I got you. Ain't that a bitch? I never listened to the words before.
Come and dance on our floor.
Come and dance on our floor. Like twerk?
I don't think that was a thing in
But even
70s
the first part he said where the kisses are hers and his. So it's like a threesome. I'm down with this three's company shit.
but on the show he was allegedly gay because they didn't want to get in trouble with what's her name? Miss Furley.
No, man.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch that shit.
Oh, my sister.
I was too young. Like I was too young to really kind of get into that shit because, it didn't appeal to me. If it wasn't like some He-Man shit or some Ninja Turtle shit, I don't care about two chicks and some guy.
I'm sure if you watched it now, you would think it was super corny, like you do everything.
Okay, we about to kick you off the show.
Oh, damn, I just got
thank you for coming. See you later, Tia.
I thought you needed some friends.
Yeah, apparently my coworker said fuck me today. All right. Yeah, so everybody's good. D. Francis, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. What you been up to this week?
Working as usual.
As usual, yeah. All right.
It's my life.
Yeah, ain't it all our lives? All right. You don't work? What does that mean?
I mean,
I don't.
Hashtag work from home.
Yeah, but still
I work
working.
from home too.
Yeah, I'm saying still working.
Do people who work? This is interesting. You should do like a poll. Do people who work from home, like how many hours do you actually work during the workday?
I don't know. I think it's
All of them.
everybody does different
all
things.
of them. Nah, it's good though.
I don't know. I mean, I don't work from home.
No.
I'm
You po baby.
I know. Thank you. All right. So y'all ready to get into the show this week?
Let's go.
All right, let's go. Hey, all right. Tia, stop twerking. Okay, Tia, ma'am,
Yes.
do you solemnly swear to keep it 100?
Yes.
All right,
100.
there you go. Mr. D. Francis,
You
sir.
didn't ask me who I put it on.
No, that shit's over with. Mr. D. Francis, sir, do you solemnly swear to keep it 100?
Yeah,
All right.
I'm putting it on Tia.
We don't do that anymore, apparently. Francis.
All right, what do you put it on, Tia?
Who do I put it on?
Whatever. Come on.
I put it on my grandmother, who's going to turn 85 next Sunday.
All right, salute the ground.
That's what's up right there.
Absolutely.
Man,
We definitely salute that. 85, that's a
Yeah.
85.
years, 85 birthdays, 85 Christmases, 85 Halloweens. I don't know why.
5 Memorial Days.
Right. 85 President's Days. Ooh.
Who cares?
Is she
85.
Other than the bank.
Is she your last living grandparent?
Child, let's not go into my family history. That's too much.
That's too much.
It's too much. All right. So
That is cool though. 85.
it really is. I mean, shit, we all strive to, get that far. I mean, Joe Biden's damn near there. I mean,
Right, maybe my grandma should run for president. 2020, what is it for?
24.
Yeah, I will let her know.
listen, Joe Biden, if you are listening,
Come on.
I would like to tell you, sir, please get the fuck out of the race. You are, it's not that you're too old. Old hits people differently, right? Like Trump's old is not Biden's old. Now, I think that at some point, it's going to happen where, Biden's old is going to catch Trump.
How old is Trump? What?
I don't know.
70 something. Right?
I don't know.
Is
Hold
Biden
on.
the oldest president?
How old is Donald Trump?
Donald Trump is 76 years old.
So he's 76. So he's not,
Not too far from Biden.
is Biden what, 80?
He has to be.
I don't know. I know he's close though. Hold on. How old is Joe Biden?
Joe Biden is 80 years old.
80.
80.
Is that the oldest president
Absolutely.
of all time?
He's the oldest now. I mean, he's we've never had anybody that old. So I don't know. He's falling. Y'all seen him fall?
Yeah.
How could you not see him fall?
I mean, every time you look up, every Tuesday, he takes a tumble.
It's everywhere all the time.
Every Tuesday, he takes a tumble.
Man.
I don't know.
Him. Po him.
Po him, but po us because Trump, he's putting, he might as well just, I don't know, get a pen and paper and, write down a letter to Trump like, hey, I'm giving you this presidency. Here you go.
You think Trump is going to take, what's the other nigga name?
Who?
Mr. Florida.
DeSantis?
He's going to take the Republican?
Absolutely. DeSantis don't stand a fucking chance.
Really?
A fucking chance.
DeSantis aims to be Trump.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Why would they want the fake Trump when they can get
They
the
can
real?
get the
Not
real
fake
thing.
Trump.
Listen, I've said this. Trump is everything the Republicans embody. You know what I mean? He's all of that. So
How old is Ron DeSantis?
I don't know. You want to ask Google?
Hey, Google, Siri,
My guess would be like 50,
Alexa.
50 something.
How old is Ron DeSantis?
Ron DeSantis is 44 years old.
Oh, hell. So
Get the fuck out of here.
he probably about to run like 40 more times before he dies.
He's
I think
44.
I thought he was older than that.
There's no way.
The type of hate he has.
I was just about to say,
It's from the old school,
racism.
right?
Old school.
It's not like it's not our generation.
Man.
All right. So anyway, all right. Well, salute to Joe Biden, bro. Stop following though, for real.
You think there should be a cap on the age of the president?
Absolutely.
Oh, good question.
And I hate that, but yes, I think it should be a cap on everything
Like what?
when it comes
Like
to
what age?
driving.
Driving, for
Yeah,
sure, driving.
And I hate that too, because like I said, everybody's 80 is not the same.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like somebody's 65 is different than another person's 65.
I have an uncle who's 100.
Yeah.
He can still drive, still
Well,
paint the
don't they have
house.
to like take a physical,
Yeah.
all that stuff?
He can see.
Do like memory and cognitive.
Yeah,
tests
so
and all
I
that
take back my position on that because like I said, I don't it's not a clear-cut thing across the board, an age thing.
because they have young people who fall.
Yeah.
They have like
I
vertigo or
agree.
something.
Does he actually have some type of condition, or he just clumsy?
No, he fell over something. There was something that was there that he fell over. See, this is the thing. I give Joe Biden grace on this falling shit because the only time I saw him fall is when he was going up the stairs to Air Force One.
The bike. What about the bike?
Yeah,
He
didn't
fell on
fall
the
off a
bike.
bike.
He fell off the bike, but it wasn't just like he fell. He like put his foot down and it got caught up in the bike. So when it got caught, I mean, anybody would have fell had their foot got caught like it did. The way when I saw it, I gave him grace for that. But I know that it's just him falling. He's old, so the narrative is already out there.
Yeah.
So it's just a bad look all the way around. So, but I do give him grace for that, and in this one too.
How many times have you fell in the past 10 years? Zero.
I can't compare that because I'm not doing the type of stuff that's
He's out and about a lot.
yeah. I'm not as visible as the president is out doing stuff on stages and things. And they said that there was something he fell over. I saw. But anyway, listen, Joe Biden, whether or not you falling over shit or you just falling because you fucking are 80, you need to drop out of the race and you need to pass the ball to somebody. And the Democrats are super trash because they didn't have anybody on deck.
I really think age is playing a major role in this. I do.
Absolutely.
You didn't see Obama falling.
No.
Doing all the same things Biden's doing. So,
Yeah.
you know,
But I mean, Trump was falling too. So
I didn't see him win.
Trump was falling. I mean, you say when? I can't give a date. I mean, it's out there.
I've never seen him fall.
No, but he's falling too.
Really?
Absolutely.
We have to look that up after the show.
It ain't. Go look it up. Trump's falling too. I ain't gonna tell you some shit I don't know. Okay,
But he's old too, though.
he, of course. But again, as I said, the narrative. So Trump can fall. It's just like that whole when they create that bullshit about the Obama and the teleprompters, right?
Yeah.
They made that shit a thing when everybody uses teleprompters. Right. But so anyway.
Trump is also out there playing golf and shit. So it's not like he's appearing to be an old, feeble man. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
Biden is.
Yeah, well,
Because people don't like him.
Right.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Joe Biden, get the fuck up. Speaking of falling, damn, I hate to tie this into this, but did you see ESG got his leg amputated?
Yeah, I saw that.
So I don't know what happened. The post I saw, like the pictures of his leg were really fucked up.
Yeah. Like a skin graft or something.
Right. So I don't know, man, but I did see that he did end up getting his leg amputated. And yesterday was his birthday, and I saw that he was in the hospital, and they wished him happy birthday. Man, it's tough to see that, man, because you coming from Houston, looking at ESG and like the guys from the Screwed Up Clique, them niggas was like damn near superheroes. You know what I'm saying? Like to see some of the superheroes, deal with ailments and life. Real life things that happen as you age and get older and sickness and shit like that. It's just, it's crazy to see.
Because real life superheroes aren't a thing. Like, you can't just go into some lab with some mad scientist that's going to bring you back to life.
Absolutely
start
not.
feeling weak and shit. Like, all that's for TV and comic books.
It's not real. The idea of a superhero is not real. A lot of people look at their parents as superheroes. Yeah. And then one day you realize, like, wait, this just a nigga and a chick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's hard to process that because what they mean to you. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, they are just like everybody else, just like you and I, just people. But we definitely wish them well. I hated to see that. And I was thinking to myself, like, how would I feel getting my leg amputated? Would I feel like my life was over? And I don't mean, I just mean in some sense, right? Because you think about what you do with your legs, and then when you think about what you won't be able to do. It's just, I don't know. I don't know how it would feel. I mean,
it would be a huge adjustment. So I've been binging Chicago Med, and this has happened a couple of times. People get amputations, and they say that they could still feel their limb for like a while.
That's, man.
So can you imagine like feeling like you're, I don't know, curling your toes or something? You look down and ain't nothing there. Yeah.
That's wild.
That has to be tough mentally.
Very tough.
Very much so. So anyway, we definitely want to salute to ESG. I don't know if you can say, well, I know he had cancer. I don't know if he still has it or still dealing with it. I don't know where he's at with that, but I don't know, man. Get better, man. God damn. It's just hard to see that. And staying on that note, I saw a report this week that Jamie Foxx was like blind and paralyzed. Did y'all see that?
Child, this whole Jamie Foxx thing has just been rumor after rumor after rumor, I feel like.
I agree.
I don't know really what to believe.
I don't know what to believe either. What you say, Francis?
You would think he would at least put out a video, so I kind of feel like something has to be wrong. He hasn't made any public
Maybe he don't want us in his business. Like,
fuck that.
Nah, but when you're a celebrity, that comes with it. You don't have to tell everything, but if all of your fans are worried about you and you're okay, why wouldn't you say, "Hey, I'm okay"?
I mean, he's had family members speak up, right?
I don't know.
That's
I don't know.
Advocate.
That's what I've heard. But we had a family member say the nigga was playing pickleball and
right
and up and I don't know what to believe with this Jamie. Listen, this is what I think. Jamie Foxx is dead until proven otherwise.
Oh damn.
That's how. Listen, prove me wrong.
I don't feel
what
like
if that really
dead.
was?
I think Jamie Foxx is dead.
Yeah. What if that really was?
But I mean, hey, I thought what's that girl name to sing? She was a friend. Kelly Price. I thought Kelly Price was dead. Remember when Kelly Price went missing for a while? Do y'all remember that?
Mm-mm.
I don't.
Where the fuck do y'all be?
Child.
Man, where my other coworkers at, man? Fuck y'all. I don't like y'all no more. No, but so she went missing for a little while, and people were saying that something was going on, some foul play. Then she popped up like
a week.
Where was she at?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Oh.
But she did eventually pop back up.
Yeah.
And
came out and said, "Hey, I'm fine."
Right, but prior to that, like the entire week, everybody was like,
That's my point. Why wouldn't he come out and say, "Hey, I'm all right"?
So y'all think that celebrities have some type of
responsibility,
accountability to their fans?
Absolutely.
Yes, their fans are spending money on them. You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
Man,
I mean, just like Luke was just saying, like, they still people, and especially if they are physically, mentally, emotionally battling something. I ain't got time to fucking pick up a phone and make a live to let y'all know shit.
So they on his Instagram at some point there was a message that was from him, right? I'm recovering, I'm doing well. I didn't buy that shit at all.
Because you think he did.
I think Jamie Foxx is dead until proven otherwise. I don't think that he's gone. I hate to say that. I love Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx is a talented. He's a legend. You know what I'm saying? So like, and I hate to see legends, perish. But whatever happened to Jamie Foxx is fucked up.
It's tough.
It's bad. We ain't gonna see the same. At least I don't think so. But anyway, salute to Jamie Foxx. I hope that he's okay. But he's dead until proven otherwise.
He'll be back. And he'll come back just like
Jesus.
like a lot of celebrities have like crazy accidents and they come back.
Okay. Well, I don't know. This is just so. Oh my God! Like, I'm looking at the shit we've been talking about. Everything's been bad. Joe Biden falling, the SG with the amputation, Jamie Foxx dying.
Ain't got no good news.
Fucking no, I don't. Because I saw. This is unfortunate.
Oh damn.
I know. I feel the same way. But Jackie O.
Who that?
And former star of Wild 'N Out, Jackie O, has died at just 32 years old. The popular comedy sketch series confirmed her death in a social media post Thursday, calling her a talented Wild 'N Out family member whose impact will be forever treasured and missed. Miss Jackie O spent 5 seasons on that show, which launched back in 2005 with host Nick Cannon.
Jackie O has passed away. Apparently some cosmetic surgery. Is that right? Cosmetic or plastic surgery?
Same thing.
That's okay. Yeah.
Oh no, plastic surgery does not have to be cosmetic, so it's not the same thing. I take that back.
What's cosmetic?
Like it's not.
Hold on, everybody. Tia is our fact checker.
Shit.
Okay.
Don't quote me, child. But cosmetic is like for appearances, whereas plastic surgery could be anything. Like if you have cancer and they have to move this piece of skin on your leg to your face, that would take a plastic surgeon. So
okay, well, I don't know the validity of the reason that she passed. That's what I saw as far as like the word around town is she was having a mommy makeover, and I don't even know what that is, but I'm assuming that's some surgery to make your titties bigger, your booty bigger, or some shit
to come back from being a new mommy,
like to tighten up your stomach, lift a breast lift. Try to get. So
she was still actively a Wild 'N Out girl, or she was a Wild 'N Out girl.
Who are you asking? You asking me?
I know. Let me ask the people. People.
Yeah, there you go.
Was she currently on Wild 'N Out?
I don't know, but I know it seemed like that in the report. It said that she did 5 seasons on Wild 'N Out.
Maybe she used to be on Wild 'N Out.
I don't know. She's very popular, but hey, I'm old, so I don't give a shit about a lot of stuff that young people.
Well, I won't say wife, but girlfriend, I guess, of DC Young Fly. Right?
Yeah.
They got a family together. Yeah. Like they have children and everything.
Yes.
Salute to DC Young Fly. Huh?
They met on Wild 'N Out.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that sucks, man. I mean, just the idea of somebody that you have children with and you love just being gone just like that.
Young kids too.
How do y'all feel about cosmetic surgery?
I don't give a shit about cosmetic surgery.
Do you feel that women or men should go under the knife if they want to fix something cosmetically?
Yeah, if they want to. Yeah. But my opinion, I think that people should do it. I don't give a shit about it. But if somebody feels like they want to, hey, go do what you want. I don't give a shit what you do.
Yeah. What about you, Francis?
I'm kind of with Luke. You can do whatever you want to do. But I would say only do it if necessary. You know what I'm saying?
But what defines necessary?
Necessary would be like a breast reduction. If it's causing pain in your back or something, you get a reduction and you.
So you don't believe in cosmetic surgery then?
I'm kind of in the middle. I'm like, I would suggest you do it. I wouldn't want my wife to do it.
I was just saying, your wife comes and she says, "I want what's the BBL, whatever the fuck that is."
Say, fuck no.
That's where I stand.
But for somebody else, if you choose to do it, go ahead. So I'm like,
okay, but she's somebody else though.
No,
who is she?
No.
I understand what you're saying.
I'm like, in my household, no, I don't want you to do it. I don't.
Not in your household. Okay, patriarchy.
She'll say my household too. I say it's her household. It doesn't.
Hey, women live by patriarchy every day. Hence the whole surgery that Jackie O was trying to have. I mean,
You know what's crazy though? I think a lot of times women do it and they're doing it for themselves because I don't think dudes really care that much. You think?
Okay.
So
Let's unpack this.
what I try not to do, I try not to mix my feelings with a lot of people's feelings. I don't give a shit, but I realize that a lot of people do. A lot of guys do.
They probably
So like
I don't.
So like seeing all these fake asses and shit, while I like looking at them, I had a conversation with Tia about this, about porn. I don't even like porn no more because all the girls are young, and the young girls now are very like unattractive to me because they're so fucking fake and plastic.
No.
You know, they have these long ass eyebrows, these big fake asses, and you know these long fucking nails, all these tattoos and shit. I'm not attracted to that look, but that's the look of young now. What's popping? So I don't personally like any of that shit, but I realize that women do that shit because guys do like that shit.
Well, maybe
It's the
Absolutely.
world. I mean, she was on Wildin' Out as a Wildin' Out girl.
Yeah.
What is a Wildin' Out girl? I mean, I know y'all not terrible fans of the show, but I'm sure you've seen a couple episodes. Like, they prance around.
Yeah,
They might
they're
come out
pretty
on
girls,
the stage.
yeah.
They like the girls in the club with the
Bottle
champagne,
girls,
with the
yeah.
sparklers. So when you're in this type of industry, even though your man may be okay with it,
You have to keep up
you
with
have
the
to
image,
keep up with the Joneses. And if you are a new mom, you know, I've never gone through that, but I'm sure it takes a toll on the body. You know, like, you don't look the way that you did, and being in your early 30s, late 20s, and you have this history on television, I don't know, I get it. And I agree with Luke. I think that, you know, if you feel like you need to do that, do it. But I don't think it's fair that people judge what other people decide to do to validate
It's
themselves.
yeah,
when
it's
we
their
create,
Mm.
we create a world that makes it seem like you have to look a certain
Yeah,
way.
like you have to be perfect.
That's so fucked up, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. I mean, even guys that say they like natural bodies, like, it's still almost perfection. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look, their skin is glowing, their fucking fro is glistening. It's not like just wake up out of the bed head. Like,
Yeah.
your
Wait,
natural
wake
is
up out of the bed head.
not that kind.
God damn it! You know my mind.
Like bed head, like
bed head. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying. Everything. Nobody's really natural
right.
at the end of the day,
Even
right?
your natural.
The fact
is
that you
like-
have a comb, it kind of takes away from you being like
Exactly.
you do some kind of enhancement on yourself at all times, and cosmetic surgery is just an extension of that. But the problem with that is
Grooming?
no, it's not of grooming, but just of
Thin
enhancement,
line.
enhancing
very
yourself.
thin line.
I'm not saying it's the same. I'm just saying it's a sub of that, right? But at the end of the day, when you're going under the knife, it's very dangerous. You know, once the motherfuckers say, "Hey, count backwards from 10,"
Yeah.
there's a chance you might not
Wake up.
wake up.
Ever count again?
Right. So, you know, surgery is scary. I've done it a couple of times. I've had a couple BBLs.
How are they working out?
No, huh?
How are they working out for you?
I pulled you with them. Like,
Wait a minute. You know, like, a lot of people have issues with those, like, medically. There's problems with the implants and all that stuff.
well, there's problems with anything that has to do.
I'm asking, have you had any problems with your implants?
Oh wait, you're still on this joke? No, that joke came and left. I threw it out there and I moved on. No, but I was going to say that people do have problems with anesthesia and going to sleep. There's so many different, man. Whatever that shit they put in you to put you to sleep is not some shit that's supposed to be in us, because whatever's supposed to be in us either grows from the trees or grows from the ground, and I mean food. But this is some medical shit that they've created that can put us to sleep.
Isn't that how Michael Jackson died?
I think so.
The dude putting him to sleep.
I think so.
Some type of,
Some kind of sleep, something.
I mean,
Yeah.
all medicine is
It is.
a experiment.
It's an experiment every time. So all I'm saying is, you know, first of all, rest in peace to her. I would definitely tell any and everybody, man, fuck trying to, because at the end of the day, you're just trying to do it for somebody else. And at the end of the day, we are all getting older. You know what I'm saying? So you're not supposed to look like you look when you're 20, when you're 32 and 33. Like, you get older, you change.
Kanye mom.
Kanye mom died the same way.
Getting a tummy tuck.
Yeah.
Why you need a tummy tuck at 60 something?
50, 66 years. Like, and
You don't like the way your tummy hanging over your pants.
man, hey, and that's I get it.
A risk, I mean.
But you took the risk, and either you get the reward sometime, or you don't come back from
And
it.
I think a lot of people, they don't think about the possibility of death. Like,
Well, it should.
how many times do we take risks that we could possibly die from?
Every day.
That's
I mean,
what I'm
getting in the
saying.
car,
Just getting in the car.
work, yeah.
So it's just like, oh, I want a tummy tuck. I'm going to do this. Or I want to skydive on my 30th birthday.
Well,
like, you don't think
I
about
I say this all the time. It's so easy to die, and we're so programmed doing things on a day-to-day basis. We don't think about how dangerous all these things are. My job is very dangerous every day, but I'm kind of an autopilot when I go to work. I don't think of it as being dangerous. But it's danger all around us. Like you said, Tia, some people don't think of it like that. I do, because I notice sometimes people go to sleep and don't wake up. But some people don't look at it like that. Some people look at it as like, oh, well, the doctor is here. Yeah. They're going to put me to sleep. They're going to wake me up. And it's just that simple to them.
And they've probably done it before. So
that too. But I mean,
I've done it 3 times and everything was
it's
fine.
the same thing as getting on a plane, right?
Yep.
Like I told you before, when I was younger, I used to think like, planes fly, doctors save people, police arrest criminals. But when you get older, you realize planes malfunction. Doctors, have fucking malpractice where they fuck up.
Yeah.
Police beat fucking people sometimes for no fucking reason because they had a bad day. Like, you don't think about that when you're younger, or you don't really process it all the way. But when you get older, you realize things happen. So anyway, salute to DC Young Fly. Man.
And those babies, I get so
Lord have
sad.
mercy.
Like, I get so sad when little babies lose their parents. Like Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
Them little girls ain't even gonna know him.
Right.
No, they're gonna know of him. Just like, well, I mean, it's not the same, but like the generation now doesn't know Michael Jackson. They know of him.
Right.
They don't know Michael Jackson. That's crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like your legend, like, just kind of, I don't know. When it comes to family, it's like those kids only know what the world will show. They're not going to know them or him as a dad, It's very sad, which is also another point about like murder. When people murder people that have children, you take them away from their children. Oh, yeah.
And those children grow up not knowing their parent. Yeah. That's so, that is just, it's terrible, man.
And having to deal with processing all of that for a child is hard. I was watching, I'm sorry, can we keep talking about this?
This is a podcast, but we talk about,
Okay. I went down YouTube rabbit hole of Allison Hoker. Is that how you say her last name?
Sure.
Twitch's widow. And y'all know who Twitch is, right?
Sure don't.
Twitch was the DJ that committed suicide in December.
Yeah. Ellen DeGeneres is.
Yeah.
Okay.
The dancer. And she was.
What's her name?
Allison Hoker.
That sounds very white. Go ahead.
She's very white.
Yeah.
But anyway, she was on the Today Show, I think, and the woman, I don't know her name, had asked her, like, how are her kids processing it? How does she explain it? Because she has an older daughter, but that daughter wasn't even Twitch's. Twitch adopted this daughter. So the 2 babies are like, I don't know, 5 and 4 or some shit. But she was saying that she just says, like, oh, daddy's in the stars now. But they don't get it. So, like, they keep asking, like, well, when does daddy get to come back? Does he come back, when he gets older? Or, like, Christmas, will he be back? So it's like, how do you explain to your kids that death is a very permanent thing and you will never notice, man? Because, I mean, do you remember stuff when you were 3 or 4? Barely. Right. So when these kids become 18, 20, 30, 40, Twitch is just somebody they can YouTube, just like
Absolutely.
us.
They'll never get to know them. And that's the sad part about people being taken away from you or taking yourself away from your people. Like, he took himself away.
Yep. And how do you explain that?
I mean, I don't know. It just, at some point you will, it happens.
So how would you explain to your 4-year-old suicide? You would just dodge it?
I would dodge it. You don't explain to a 4-year-old.
Stars.
Yeah, you got to do that. Mommy is in the clouds. Shit. You can't. You can't tell a 4-year-old like your dad killed himself. Like, it doesn't. I mean, you
What
can.
age do
When
you
they-
feel like it's appropriate?
Um,
High school?
No. They'll find that out way before high school.
I would
With
say
the
like
technology. They'll see that on YouTube.
11, 12.
I mean, for you to talk to them about it. You know, just like we all probably first was exposed to sex, whatever, by society, kids, whatever. But like, when do you feel like it's appropriate to sit down with your kids and talk about
Preteen.
preteen?
Yeah. Definitely not no 4 and 5. I mean, no.
Hell no.
I'm just shove these fucking Power Ranger toys to them here.
So how did mommy die? Why did mommy die?
She just in the clouds, baby. Here's the Power Ranger. Here's the I mean, I don't know, man. Listen, I don't know.
It's tough. It's very tough.
I'm sure it's tough, but I'm not,
I don't think there's any right way to do it.
yeah.
They
Parenting
come-
is
I don't know. That's
comes with all sorts of challenges, and that's something you probably should think about. If the possibility would happen. But anyway, so speaking of parenting,
That's some good news, man.
yeah, I'm gonna get some good news. So speaking of parenting, what do you do when you come home from work and your daughter is getting ran through by 2 Mandingo young studs in Africa?
That's supposed to be good news.
I don't know. I mean, depending on.
Child.
No, it was just it was just an extension of parenting. You know what I mean? So you saw this video. I saw this video of a guy coming home from work, and his daughter was in a bath towel with 2 guys in the house. What do you think about that?
Honestly, the video made me sad. Like, I almost started crying. Couple things. One, the fact that this dad is walking into his home with his daughter, who is obviously on some stuff, with
Yeah.
a cell phone in his hand, is troubling to me. Why are you recording this grown-ass man? Why? Like, is this some attempt to go viral? Like, are you exploiting your kid? Feel some type of way about that. And then the verbal abuse, like, I told you not to have men in my house, blah, 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 blah. And then he started hitting the girl. Like, again, I'm not a parent, but I do not feel like that is the appropriate way to address this type of issue. You have a young girl in here with 2 men. If she really trying to fuck, she gonna find somewhere to fuck. And you scaring the girl just gonna make her fuck at school or at somebody's studio. The way it was handled really made me sad, and the fact that it went viral made me sad. Like you were saying earlier, parents are just regular human beings. I don't know how to do this parenting shit. I ain't never done it, but I just felt like that was very inappropriate.
Well, that point that you made, parents are human beings, which is why I give grace in certain situations. I give grace in a lot of situations, believe it or not. Even I'm hard on people, I do give grace. I don't know. What is the solution to that? What do you do? You come in, you done worked your ass off all day long, working in the field or doing whatever you do. You come home to your place of residency, to find 2 strangers in your house who have possibly stuck their wieners in your daughter's mouth. Fuck that. I'm going probably left.
Did we talk about this week?
I
I
don't
feel like, yeah.
I'm not
going
gonna sit down,
The other
honey.
day of emotional reactions.
Right, honey, let's talk.
First thing I'm gonna do is kick them boys out the house. And then I'm gonna take a beat. Like, I'm just gonna marinate on it for a little bit because I don't want to emotionally react. And then I'm gonna get in her ass some way.
What does that mean though? If you're not getting in her ass physically, what does getting in her ass mean?
Punishment?
Because it already sounded like he told her, like, I told you no men in my house.
It's just there's so many layers to
child
that. And
shit
coming
over and
from, I love you, Mom. However, coming from a parenting style that was like, don't have sex, boys don't love you for real, they gonna do this, that was not effective for me. And I just think that there needs to be some teaching. This is a teaching moment, possibly a therapy moment. Of course, a punishment moment, because I told you to not have people in my home and you did. But it's not just about that. It's not just about hitting. It's not just about taking a cell phone away. We need to unpack what you did. And we need to teach you how to interact with boys because they weren't even told you not to have men in my house. There wasn't no men. Like
young men.
Okay.
Oh, but see, I think that from a man,
that's kind of different though. He said men in my house, like she had 240-year-olds.
Right.
Yeah.
You know.
So I don't know. I think that, which is why I would have to sit it out for a minute because it would be layers to this moment.
Wow, that's the right thing to do, and I agree with you. In the moment, coming from a man's perspective, knowing that your daughter is getting fucking getting her back broke by two dudes, not just one. One is bad enough, but nigga, two. So now you're you're a freak at this point, you know.
You think she'll never do it again though?
Probably.
Right.
I'm just saying I understand the emotional reaction when it comes to that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? So I try not to be too hard on somebody who's coming home from work and finding that like that probably hurt like very much.
Right. He's probably
outside of anger,
hard-ass job, tired.
Right. Outside of angry
for his family. Now I don't agree with that. I don't whip my kids at all.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Ever.
the thin
I don't.
line between emotional reactions,
I'm
especially when it
totally-
comes to putting your hands on people.
Oh, I totally believe
Whether
in
it's
whooping.
your
That shit does not work. That whipping shit.
Yeah, yes, it does. Fuck that.
Nah.
It does.
over sex.
I'm not saying I'm not saying in this situation. I'm just saying in general. I believe in violence, though. I do.
I don't think whipping works.
I believe in violence. I believe violence gets shit done. When somebody doesn't listen, the best way to get them to listen is to slap the shit out of them. And maybe they won't listen long term, but they'll listen in the moment. I guarantee you.
I don't know. I mean,
I
I
do.
was.
I do. Violence works.
I was spanked, whooped. I don't know about this whipping thing. I was whooped as a kid, but it was not a regular thing. Like I could probably count.
You probably minded after you got
I
your
could
ass.
probably count. I can't count how many times my mom hit me.
Yeah.
So
Salute to Deborah, by the way. Yes, indeed, for whooping Tia's ass.
Man, one time she
Salute to
came home.
Deborah.
Wait a minute. One time she came home, and so I had a smart mouth. You know, some things never.
Yeah, you still have. You didn't have.
Anyway, so I had said something to her. Don't remember on the phone while she was at work, and she told me, like, when I come home, I'm gonna whip your ass.
Absolutely.
So I was in like fucking fear for like 6 hours, and as soon as she came home, she grabbed the damn purse strap, and yeah, that
Once
was
again,
one
hold
of
on.
the few
Salute to
times.
Deborah. Thank you, because I'm sure.
But look, I still got a smart mouth, right? Like that shit didn't work for real.
Yeah, but who you are is who you are. I don't think that's the purpose of spanking. I think it's just to teach you to what not to do. Whatever you did in that moment, I'm sure you didn't do it again for probably a while. You'll probably do it again. But if she had not spanked you, you probably would have said some more smart shit. Man, violence works. But go ahead, D. Francis, what you saying about it?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think taking away your phone, your game. Dylan's like, hey man, please whip me. No,
He'd rather have that than
Give
the
me that
punishment.
phone.
Yeah.
Give me that. I'm taking the whole Xbox out of the room. Everything. I'm not even leaving it in your room. And the phone. And that shit's like, you would think he was in Guantanamo Bay.
Prison.
He's going crazy.
I so passionately want to be where D. Francis is on that issue, right? I want to be there because I don't like the idea of causing physical pain to anybody. I just understand that shit fucking works. Now, granted, everybody's different. It may not work on some people, but it may work on others.
It does matter.
So do you believe in both or just the whooping?
I believe
Whooping
in
and punishment.
No, I believe in punishment, but I believe in punishment don't work. You got to slap the shit out of somebody. You got to
You
whoop
would
some
try
ass.
punishment first.
Absolutely. I wouldn't resort to violence first. No, because I want to be there. I want to be in his position because I do believe that long term, that is more, I believe it's more effective. You know, like he said, that's like torture.
That whipping shit started in slavery.
But it's the difference of like giving somebody life in prison versus giving them an electric chair. I believe giving a nigga life. You know, let the nigga suffer for the rest of his days.
They know what they're missing out on.
Is the easy way out.
But I feel like some situations deserve, nah, nigga, you need to go.
But you know what?
Yeah.
Giving some people life they adapt to that. They adjust to it, and they're still living their lives. They fucking playing on a basketball team in the penitentiary. You know,
but that's
still
just
living.
That's a result of how relaxed prisons have gotten.
Yeah.
That's not a result
Posting
of
on Instagram and shit.
yeah. They got Instagram, all kind of shit.
Yeah.
So that's different. When I say life, I mean life in sitting in a cell 10 hours a day,
Like Supermax.
right? You know, but I don't mean life like nigga. You got a couch in your fucking cell, a flat screen, fucking Netflix and shit. I ain't talking about that.
Yeah, I get it.
But I'm just thinking about the principle. I think that
hard labor.
there's a difference in approach to that. But I don't take violence off the table in damn near any situation. I believe that it's necessary. We had a conversation about should men hit women. I'm like, nigga, everybody's like, no, under no circumstances. I'm like, nigga,
Oh, Lord.
there are circumstances that will get you fucked up. Anybody, man, woman, boy, child, dog. Now, not cats, because I don't fuck with cats, but cats are off the table. But I'm not saying, but people hear that and they assume like, oh, this nigga's violent. He just wants to go, blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that there are situations that require that. And that's my opinion. Everybody ain't got to agree. You know, everybody.
So you don't ever feel like it's inappropriate to put your hands on somebody?
Say that again?
Do you ever feel like it's inappropriate? You feel like if there's a reason, then it's okay?
To put your hands on somebody?
Mm-hmm.
It would just depend on what it is. Give me an example.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, you came with the question. I thought you had something. Thought you had something set up for me. All right, but no. All right. Well, look, don't put your hands on nobody out there, ladies and gentlemen. Except if your daughter got two niggas that just fucking exploded in her fucking mouth. All right. Yeah, you definitely should. Yeah, you definitely got to. You have to at that point.
No.
And I'm not saying you have to, but I can understand it.
No.
Where we at? Oh, this is something I want to talk to y'all about. Another controversial topic in these streets.
I ain't got no good news.
It ain't no good news. Get off the good news shit. There's no good news. All right, well, you go find it and you bring it here. And if you can't do that, then
Can't stand you.
I know. So I saw a video of some graduations where, young black kids are graduating and they are dancing their life away, break dancing. I'm talking about boogie, boogie, boogie.
I think it was Baton Rouge.
Jigging.
No, I've seen multiple videos. So it's been multiple videos. I may have sent you one in particular.
Oh, okay.
I may have sent D. Francis one in particular, but I've seen a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
And the one in particular was Amanda Seals, and she was like cheering them on. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
I was kind of on the fence about it, but now I've landed on.
You hate it.
I don't hate it, but I've landed on that side of the fence though. But I won't say I hate it. You know what I'm saying?
You've landed on the I hate side of the fence, but you don't hate it.
Yeah, I don't hate it, but I'm on that side.
Bye.
No. Meaning, if it's yes or no, I'm on the no side. But I'm not saying like no, fuck that. It should be outlawed. I'm not on that. I'm not that extreme with it. But I'm on the just go get your diploma, wave to your family, sit your ass downside.
You feel like it's inappropriate.
I don't know if the inappropriate is the correct word in this context. I feel like it can grow to be inappropriate, but I feel like it's unnecessary and it's excessive.
Does it have anything to do with the fact that they're black? Have you seen white videos?
No.
Would you feel any differently?
Absolutely.
Why?
No, would I feel differently?
Yeah. If it was
A white kid like fucking
a bunch of white kids
square
at a
dancing across
school
the-
doing, why they got square dance? Maybe they want to twerk. And
Why are you
dance.
fucking defending them? Let the white people square dance.
Because now we're comparing like apples and oranges. I'm saying like if they did the exact same thing, but just their skin was a different color.
What do white people say when they get offended with something? I
My best
resent
friend's
that.
black.
I resent that question.
My best friend's white.
No, I resent that question because that question is kind of like implying that I'm only feeling that way because they're black. That is untrue. But
I think that's what she's trying to say.
no, absolutely.
I think
That's
what
why
she's trying to say.
I know. That's why I resent the goddamn question. I don't see white people doing that. But if and
Exactly.
hypothetically, if I did,
Exactly.
what?
That's my point. Like,
What's the point? Get to it.
You don't,
Come on, get to it.
friends. I can't stand this dude.
We potting, baby. Get to it.
Okay, so I think me and you have had this conversation before. I think subconsciously we have established standards of decorum and behavior because of white people. So if white people did this in our mind, it would be normal, quote unquote, okay, like not inappropriate, whatever. But when black people do something, it kind of stands out a lot more.
And where you see it that way, I see that as like a cop out and like a justification why we should be able to do it.
I know you do.
I know, because if what you were saying were true, I would see examples of that, and that would be proven, right? It would be proven that I look at these white people and say, oh, wow, that's cool. It's okay for them. And then when I see black people doing it, I feel a certain way. I don't see those examples. So to have that opinion is kind of.
It's more from just like a traditional, this is the standard that was set standpoint is my argument. So because it's a ceremony, right? Graduation is a ceremony.
Right.
That is structured in a particular way and has been since the beginning of fucking time. So I'm saying if we get into a time machine at the beginning of time, we see white people conducting this ceremony in a different way, then our perception of like what's inappropriate or what's foolish is different.
Again, I don't like to, inappropriate is not the word I like to use, but I get what you're saying. I mean, if that was the standard, how it was set to be, there would be no other way that I would look at it. So why would I look at it as being like extra? I probably wouldn't look at it like that,
Right.
But that's not the case. The case is there is a standard to graduation. You know, you get your diploma.
Set by
who?
who?
Yeah.
Huh?
Set by who?
Whose standard?
Who set that standard?
I don't know who the fuck said it. I don't know. Do you
That's
know?
my point. Like, what is the problem if someone's dancing? I mean, they ain't stripping, they ain't taking clothes off, they ain't cursing. Like, they're
Again,
celebrating
that's why I'm not saying
in their way.
And that's why I don't say inappropriate. I look at everything from a pebble growing to a rock, then a boulder, right? So I start off, okay, good. We're just dancing, coming across the stage. What does that grow into? Next, we get like a group dance, and then next thing you know, the little girls are twerking. Like, it grows into other shit. In order to combat that shit, I just say, fuck it, we squash this shit now. Get your diploma, go sit the fuck down, and you can go dance and twerk and do whatever the fuck you want to when you leave here.
You so conservative.
I am.
Lord have mercy.
I am. What's the problem with that? I understand certain parts of conservatism, because if you don't stop some shit from growing, it grows out of control.
Yeah, but you're like blocking people's freedom and creativity just for something that ain't even happened yet.
What do you mean?
Like, you are saying a rock, whatever you just said, stone grows into a boulder, right?
Right.
So I'm saying, like, you're preventing the stone from just being a stone because you're already thinking about it becoming a boulder.
Absolutely. That's what they call in medicine preventative care. You prevent shit from getting to a certain place. That's the point.
Yeah, we're not talking about disease. We're talking about people celebrating.
Yeah, but it's not a disease now. But that type of shit.
What you think, Francis? Because I can't.
When he first sent me that, I was like, I don't know. Well, actually, I saw it before you sent it to me.
No, yeah. Thank you. Just let me know I was late to the
He had to throw that in.
Yeah.
I don't know how to feel. I mean, I feel like whatever the rules are for that school, you follow those rules. If the school says you can dance,
I think that's what I said. Did I say that to you? I said it to somebody. Like, if it's allowed, then okay. But if they say that you know, if they tell you don't do that and you just do it anyway.
Yeah, that's different.
Okay, well, let's be clear. A lot of rules come from people doing something that somebody don't like. So this may become a rule in like 2 years, no dancing at ceremonies.
Yeah, and if they do it anyway.
It's until somebody does the shit, and then, you know,
yeah, but
at some board meeting, some rule comes out.
So this is my thing about that. This shit really wasn't a big thing until recently. Social media, to me, has really made this more of a thing than anything. So I think that kids are celebrating now because of social media. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm sure people have always celebrated in their own way. You know what I mean? They've always had kids that were excited and showed it. But now it's becoming like a fad type of deal, because it's on. Now you see it on social, like the video I sent you. It's on social media now. So now kids are like aiming, like, oh man, when I get across the stage, nigga, I'm gonna fucking do the fucking Dougie or some shit.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I while I understand your point, I just don't agree. I like niggas.
How do you feel about like altering the cap and gown in some way. Like, you know how people will write on there, thanks, Mom, or whatever.
I think I feel the same way about that.
Okay.
I listen.
So conservative.
Yeah, it's necessary because once you allow certain shit, and it seems so harmless, and that's why it's so hard to have a position like mine, because so many people will say, hey man, it's not a big deal. And I really don't have a defense for that because I agree it's not. But I'm looking at it from a position of when it actually becomes a big deal. And how do you bottle up or fucking, how do you stop a thing that has already grown to something, absurd? It's kind of like the Ja Morant thing, right? Ja Morant, while what he did wasn't really that bad, and I understand people's argument on that, you have to stop that shit, because if you don't, it's gonna escalate to something else at some point. Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm listening.
Okay, well, talk. I want you to.
I'm listening.
I just don't. I don't know. All right, look at this. Right.
All right, I'm looking at
this. What my son did when he crossed the stage to get his. I'm gonna show it to you.
No.
He's a Kappa. He did the Kappa.
Doing the Kappa wiggle.
Kappa shit, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
So.
right.
All right, I'm gonna let you see it too.
Yeah. So he basically got his diploma.
Yeah.
And he did his the little Kappa, the shimmy.
So is this inappropriate?
Wow.
Yes.
The word
He doesn't
inappropriate.
like that word.
That's because I like to be literal about what I'm saying. Inappropriate is not the problem. It's not the issue. It is that, what's the word? What's a better word? I don't know. I don't know what that is, because I don't really find that problematic, because it's not that much. It's not overboard. But somebody's going to see that, and then they're going to take it a step further.
How are you basing?
So I would
like, what's absurd? What's overboard? Like, what?
Is it a certain dance? Is
Yeah,
it a
like, how are you-
certain length of time you dance
So
in?
this is not a policy, a Luke policy.
It
This is
sounds
just
like one,
hold on.
nigga.
No, it's not. It's just, that's why I got to stop you. It's an opinion. It's an opinion. All right. This is just my opinion. I don't know how you stop it, because you can't stop nobody physically from doing whatever the fuck they do.
Yeah.
But this is my preference. I would prefer to see people not do any of that shit, any of it. But that's just my preference.
So you want like a traditional ass pomp and circumstance, grab your shit.
And go sit the
Walk
fuck down.
across.
Wave to your family. Go.
Oh,
and
you
go.
can wave to the family. Can the family scream? Is that allowed?
They
Because
gonna-
they always say in the ceremony,
Hold your applause.
But they do it anyway.
Right? How you feel about that though? So if your kid crossing stage, you gonna hold your applause?
I am going to definitely not hold my applause.
Oh, okay.
But in the same vein, there are parents who go overboard with that shit.
Oh yeah.
So it's
Bullhorns and
that's what I'm saying. Like it is.
Calling them by their nickname and shit.
I'm not mad. I get it. Like, we're happy. It's a celebration. But it's like we just start to take shit too far as a fucking race of people. That's what people do. It always starts here and it's going to end at some other place. So you have to put a cap on it early. And if you don't, man, that shit's it just grows to other shit.
When you running for president?
Never.
Mm.
Yeah. Because I'm going to be falling all over the goddamn. But that's just my opinion. That's just listen, I understand. And I understand the people who see it as harmless. It ain't really nothing. And it ain't nothing. It ain't really, it's not harmful.
It can go too far. Some people can go overboard, but I don't see anything wrong with them celebrating. That's hard work. That's 4 years
like what I'm
of
saying,
hard
like,
fucking work to accomplish that achievement.
Again, if it's tame, that's college we looking at right there. That's not high school. High school and college is a little different. I feel like college young men and women have a bit more.
I agree.
You don't even know what I'm trying to say. A bit more dandruff in their hair.
Like they have more of a leg to stand on with the celebration.
Right. Like
I mean, high school is low-key hockey mandatory. Like, of course, people drop out of high school, but to get any job, you still gotta like go get a GED. Like.
While I definitely salute, and I'm glad that you've done that.
Yeah.
Like, for you to start fucking like just going fucking crazy, like some of the shit, I get it. Like, you excited, but man, you have to put a cap on shit early, and if you don't, it is going to go. It's going to fucking
Go
go
right across the stage on a horse.
Man, it's coming.
I get what you're saying.
It's coming. I'm telling you. And we think like, nah, it won't do that, but it will.
So then you just break off any form of expression and creativity and celebration.
That's not what this is for. That ain't what this is for.
Somebody gonna take a horse across the stage?
It's a facetious example, baby.
Right. I know it's not literal, but I'm just saying, like, you won't even let somebody do a little shimmy.
Yeah, I think you should have your moment.
I don't mind.
Have your little 5 to 7 seconds to do it.
I don't.
What if it's 9 seconds, Francis?
You out of there.
Right. I really don't mind that. I don't mind that because it's not overboard. That's something very simple. You're not really cutting into anybody else's time. You know, it ain't.
Yeah,
it's not.
You didn't say, everybody calm down. I'm about to perform. Look at me. You know.
I understand that it's definitely an achievement, right? And it's a once in a lifetime thing to walk across that stage. But how do you look back at yourself when you do that? Like, you want to look back at yourself and see that you've done something not obnoxious. You know what I'm saying? Even when you grow older, we all grow older and we all change. I've changed as I've gotten older. So I don't want to look back at myself doing fucking backflips just because I fucking passed biology and PE. You know what I'm saying?
So as a parent, would you be embarrassed?
I would.
Damn.
Embarrassed? It just depends on what they do.
Man.
Ciao.
It just would depend on what they do. Like I say, every situation is different. They all don't do the same thing. But I guarantee you, when it's gonna grow, it's just like the prom shit, right? We've seen the prom pictures.
Oh yeah, it's getting crazy.
Like it's getting like y'all don't understand what I'm saying. Like this shit, it always starts one place and it goes to a place that's just nuts. But yeah, so go sit your little ass down. We hate rules. We hate being fucking confined to rules because
but things change with time though.
That's
what's acceptable now wasn't acceptable in 1980.
I agree.
Everything changes. The style of dress, the style of. So you want them to dress the same way they went to the prom in the 70s?
Probably have everybody in a uniform out here. If he got it his way.
Well, see, and that's kind of I don't like that rationale that everything does change. Everything doesn't have to change. Just because everything changes doesn't mean we should allow everything to just go because everything changes. Everything changes is not necessarily a good thing. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, the fact everything does change. I mean, we see all these examples with Ty pointing out all these things that's happening in these schools that would have never happened back in the day. So just to say everything changes, that doesn't mean it's good. Things change for the worse. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes.
True.
I don't know. Yes. Conservative Luke is in the motherfucking house.
I just think that there should be some room for freedom and creativity and celebration. And
yeah, go do that shit when you leave. Go do that shit at your little party, at your little graduation party. Turn the fuck up.
Child, you probably ain't gonna be okay with that either.
See, and this is why I hate having these type of conversations, because these like little sarcastic statements like that, even though I love you, if somebody else that I don't know, that would make me want to fucking punch them in the mouth. Because
choose violence.
I fuck it. It works. Because don't disrespect me like that. Because that's like I told you, D. Francis, about my positions on some of these things. Like, certain black people think I hate black people because I want them to be better. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll say some shit, like some sarcastic shit about, like, you know, a nigga not liking his people or not fucking. And that pisses me off more than anything, because my position is not to stop your fun and stop you from fucking enjoying yourself. It has nothing to do with that, or your creative, you know, whatever the fuck. I don't really care about that. It's just more so about trying to create or prevent some shit from becoming some shit at another point in time. Go ahead.
Can you help me understand the difference? So if you have a graduation party that has a bunch of people, you know, even older people, grandma, little buggy, grandmas, aunts, uncles, older people, would it still be okay to twerk at a family party when you got 50, 60-year-old family members there? Like,
oh, this is a different type of question. But
the reason why I made that comment is because to me, a party is still not private. Like, there's people there celebrating with you. So, like, What's the difference? Is it because in a gym or a hall?
No,
or
I don't
something
think it's
some
cool.
type
I
of-
don't think it's okay to be twerking and shit all in front of your grandma. So no, let me take that back. Don't twerk when you go to your graduation party. Go twerk when you go to the club that night.
So what type of behavior? So it would be okay to dance at the graduation party.
Absolutely. What? Like, yeah, it's a party. Go dance. Do your little dance at your party.
So your issue is really celebrating at a formal ceremony.
I think
You don't feel like that's acceptable, I guess.
I don't feel. Yeah, I guess I don't feel like that. And like I said, I was 50-50 at first because I'm like, I get it. You know, these young people want to celebrate their achievement. It's not really harming anybody. But then I start looking at my idea, the bigger picture. The bigger picture is you allow this, then certainly, like he said, times change. So you start to allow other stuff, and you start to allow more. And next thing you know, you come to a fucking WWF graduation event. Like,
but when you look at the bigger picture, you have to look at everything too. You have to look at the bad things they could be doing. I'm like, well, at least they're graduating. Look at these motherfuckers on that page I sent you with guns and shit, and they're not even going to school. So I'm looking at all of that. So I'm like, I'm like, all right, dance. You're in school. Go to college. Do what you. As long as you're not harming anyone or
you're not harming,
taking up too much time or disrupting the ceremony.
Yeah, it can't be 9 seconds.
to me, it's just a rule.
Not at all. 7.
It's just a rule thing. I see that we've gotten to a place as people that, you know, rules we don't like following no type of rules, and we try to place. And I get it because I do the same thing. I do it at work. Like,
All
nigga,
right.
huh?
How do you feel about, all right, Darren's graduation? This is at fucking Vanderbilt. They didn't have on dress shoes and shit. I saw white kids, Asian kids with fucking Skechers on, no dress shirt. They just had their robe on. They went and they didn't dance, but it wasn't traditional. Like,
I don't care.
You know how you wear your shoes.
I'm not stuck on the word traditional. That's not what I'm stuck on. I don't care about that.
Walking across the stage and just getting you the diploma is traditional. That's the way it normally went, right? You just walk across,
what I'm saying
take your
is,
shit, shake a hand.
I'm not stuck on the word traditional. So there could be changes in how the shit goes. I'm cool with that.
But you just have to approve the changes.
See,
He about to break up with both of us, Francis.
I'm asking. I'm serious.
Don't walk out on your show, okay?
no, I'm not. Listen, I don't care about some shit. But maybe no, I don't really care about that. Like you say,
don't care about the
that's
dress?
that's one of the things that you say. Things do change. I mean, it's like church. Like people used to go to church and fucking, you know, suits and church dresses and it does change.
So what about the rock boulder analogy there? Dress.
Mm-hmm.
What about it?
That can go far. They
Yeah,
can start
It
wearing.
can. I'm pretty
they
sure.
can start wearing.
You
the
start
heelys.
I'm pretty sure at somebody's church.
So you don't have a
today.
problem with that?
Oh, I'm pretty sure at somebody's church today. The preachers having a conversation about somebody dressing provocative coming to church. We've seen it on social media. That's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. I don't give a shit about church though. I don't go to church, and I don't. It ain't nothing that I really care about as far as like how people come, because it does say come as you are. So the idea of coming as you are
Has changed.
What do you mean?
I've heard that my whole life.
But it's true. Like come as
you are.
Come as you are to
But
Jesus.
but like you said, now they're taking it far. They're taking it to spandex dress. Come as you are.
But that's what happens when you relax or you get laxed on some rules. But as you say, times do change. People gonna do this shit. They gonna dance and shit. It's just my opinion. I don't like it. I don't think that this should happen. It's gonna happen. Like gangster rap happened. I saw a long time ago when that shit was starting. I'm like, bruh, this shit needs to be fucking. And but no, man, you can't do that. It's freedom of speech. It's First Amendment. Fuck that. Somebody needs to cap this shit now, because look what the fuck has happened.
No.
It's just if you don't get on top of shit gets on top of you.
Ooh.
And shut up, you little horn dog. It's just, I don't know, man. And I understand this is a position that I'm on. Probably, I ain't gonna say by myself because I'm sure there are other people, but it's a very, very empty island. And
I say a lot of people saying the same things you're saying.
but I still think it's a minority. I think the majority are like, man, let them dance, they kids, man, let them celebrate. I see that even in the comments, and I don't think it's a harmless thing. And I think that a lot of people don't really understand why I come to the position that I come to, But no, it doesn't have to be Luke approved. It's just my opinion. I don't like a lot of shit. There's a lot of shit that I see that I don't like that is standard now. You know, the women being naked on social media, I don't like that shit. You know, but it's the standard.
Oh, speaking of that, did you see your girl Glorilla?
That's not my girl, but go ahead.
She brought out some other chick that I don't know who was pregnant, like on stage.
No. I
gotta show you, child.
Well, show me when I turn 80, like Joe Biden.
But she was pregnant and she was twerking with a belly out.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
I saw that. I don't know. Listen,
know you felt the way about it.
Huh?
I know you probably felt the way about it.
I feel a way about a lot of shit though.
I feel like that's unacceptable.
Nah,
Because no, I'm talking about as far as
times change.
you can slip and fall and hurt the child.
Did you see your friends?
I saw that. Yeah, a young lady came out. She's clearly many months pregnant.
Many months.
That's my only concern. Her falling and hurting the child.
But I mean, pregnant women work out. How do you feel away about that?
Pregnant women working out.
Yeah.
As long as your physician approves it. And
y'all so much, man.
Okay.
No, I'm saying some people can't.
All right, well, listen, we out of here. Listen, welcome to the We Solemnly Disagree podcast. I had fun. Y'all had fun?
Tons of fun.
I had a good time.
It was cool.
I'm sorry, it's over.
It's over. Look, we an hour and 10 minutes in.
No, we still got stuffs.
Okay, what y'all want to talk about?
Life, love, and the pursuit of happiness.
Okay, what do you come on? I'm trying to wrap some shit up.
You had the agenda. I wasn't taking no notes.
Okay.
I feel like there was more on the agenda.
What was it?
Never mind. Bye, y'all.
You got anything?
We good.
Oh, you want to talk about Shannon Sharp? You want to talk about Shannon Sharp?
I don't know who that is.
Exactly.
But I didn't know who the amputation guy was either. So
Okay, well, Shannon Sharp is leaving Undisputed.
What's Undisputed?
Exactly. Like, let me wrap this shit the fuck up.
A podcast?
It's a show. It's a TV show.
Shannon Sharp actually sounds familiar, though.
Shannon Sharp?
I've heard the name, but I don't know who he is.
Have you heard the name Inspector Gadget?
Bye, y'all.
All right. Well, Janelle Monáe announced her tour. Is that something that's on the line of what you like? Janelle Monáe? It's good news.
I like that.
I like that. Yeah.
It is good news.
All right.
I feel a way about going to concerts these days, so I probably won't go, but I do like Janelle Monáe.
Okay. So Janelle Monáe has announced her tour. We've been talking about Janelle Monáe for the last couple of weeks, at least about a week and two ago. She was pulling her titties out left and right every 10 minutes.
So is that acceptable at her concert if she decides to?
At her concert?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like whatever. It's her concert. I mean, it's hard for me to really say things because everything gets recorded and everything gets put on social media for the world to see. So like at her concert, I don't care because it's at her concert. But the problem is when she does that, now it goes viral. Now it's on social media. It's on Facebook. It's on everything. So now
it's not at her concert.
It's no longer at her. It's no longer just at her concert. So, it's I don't know. It's just a new world we live in. But anyway, so sweetheart, you want to keep going now. You've on Facebook.
No, I thought she said something about being censored or something, but I can't find it. So
the only quote I saw from her, it was a quote saying she likes having her titties out or something like that. And I'm like, okay.
Oh, here we go. All right. After much back and forth and private court dates, I decided to release the censored, clean version of Lipstick Lover against my will. It's now available on YouTube.
After what? Say that. Read it again.
After much back and forth and private court dates, I decided to release the censored, she spelled censored wrong, by the way,
go ahead,
censored, clean version, and she put that in quotes, of Lipstick Lover against my will. It's now available on YouTube.
What does that mean, court decisions?
Like she had to go to court.
Over the song?
To be able to.
They forced her to put out a clean version.
Right.
Of the song Lipstick. What is Lipstick Lover? That's like some lesbian shit.
Video.
That's the video.
Yeah, but I'm saying the phrase. That's Lipstick Lovers. Ain't that some lesbian?
I've never heard it, but I assume so.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
I don't know.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. So there you go. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
No, sir. Thank you.
Are you sure? Can we shut the show down for this week? Are you sure?
I know. I like being here.
I know. I like
so
having
good
you
to
here.
be here.
It's good having you here. So, yeah, spirited discussion.
You didn't bang the gavel not one time.
I mean,
let's pick one.
Who's guilty? Who's innocent?
Graduation. The kid's guilty.
Oh man, I'm overruled on that shit. Kids is innocent. Go ahead, go ahead, nigga, strip, twerk, motherfucking get naked, dance, get backflip.
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
Innocent, guilty with his. What?
I mean, that's what it's falling. It's innocent. I mean, people fall. It's not even innocent. The gavel would be for something like an offense, right? Like when you do something, nobody's really done anything that we saw this week.
Is he guilty of being too old?
You're guilty. Yeah, guilty.
Sit your ass down.
Absolutely guilty. So I had to definitely hit him with the gavel on that.
What's the cap? What's the cap age for a president? Tia.
I thought you said, Luke, that because I agree with you that all 60, all 70, all 80 ain't the same.
Yeah, but 80.
I think it should just be tests.
Well, but 80. I think 80 as president. No matter how
they have age cutoff. They have age limits for a lot of things. I think president should be one.
What do they have age limits for?
You can't join the military after 35. I think 34, 35.
Really?
You can't become
I didn't know that.
FBI agent after a certain age.
What about police? He entered the academy at 50.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's probably a gap.
I know there are age restrictions on stuff to start. Like you can't start driving at a certain age, but I didn't know like ending shit. But okay.
Yeah, you can't.
All right. Well, look, 70.
70.
Because 70, you still not old.
Enjoy your grandkids.
Right. You can still enjoy life.
That's what I was going to say. I find it interesting that people even want to do it.
Right.
Like,
last year's like,
I'm
you
trying
want
to go to Hawaii.
It was the last stretch. I mean, you could make it to, 80s, 90s, but it's still like the last, you're getting up there. So enjoy yourself.
The stress.
While you still have all your faculties and you still,
right.
Because over that time, it's going to start to gradually, like you're going to start falling all over the goddamn place.
I mean, you have to consider the level of stress that type of position probably brings, right? So even if you are mentally stable and ain't got no vision hearing problems, like after being president of this country for 4 years, I might develop one.
That's what I'm saying. Like
y'all gonna drive me crazy.
Look at the Obama pictures from the first term to the last when he was leaving. Man, that shit age you and everything.
Right, y'all gonna wear me out.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. So I guess we capping him off at 70.
70 sounds good.
All right. Salute to Joe Biden. This song is for you, sir.
In and out.
Salute to Joe Biden, man. Gotta stop falling, cuz. All right. We out of here?
Out of there.
All right. I love y'all. Y'all be cool. See y'all next week. Hopefully, our co-workers will be back.
Co-worker, you paying these niggas? I said co-workers, are they paid?
Yeah.
Oh,
They paid in love and respect.
That's why they not here.
We out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all be cool.
Bye.
Peace.